Okay, we're live. Okay. Yep.
Welcome to tonight's race. It is round 2 of the 14th season of Trinity Competitive Racing. It is the Japanese Grand Prix for the Golden class. Tonight's track is Suzuka Circuit, 3.6 miles, which features 18 turns, 10 to the right and 8 to the left, all while undulating up and down to create the calendar's only figure-8 circuit. There is one DRS zone along the pitch straight that leads into turns 1 and 2, which combines to make one great dangerous overtaking zone, as we saw last night in the Silver class. You can expect to see a lot of medium to hard tire strategy tonight, but don't discount the chance of rain on this winding Japanese circuit. 2 of the last 5 TCR Golden races at Suzuka have been won by the pole sitter, those being Bam Bam in Season 10 and Opus the Penguin in Season 7. So let's get into the action to see who will be trying to make that 3 for 6 from pole. I am Silver Class driver Shabar alongside Platinum driver and Season 13 Golden Champion TCR TJ. TJ?
Hello. Good evening, guys. It's good to be in the commentary booth for the first time, you know. My buddy here, Chabar. And man, it's gonna be a fun night.
We're getting some constructive feedback early in the chat to turn up our mics. It would be nice to hear if this is better or worse, as we have a lot of drivers out on their outlap.
Yep. I think the Oo's on your outlap. Oh, D'Angelo's on the flying lap right now. Let's try to get on board with him. As he set the purple sector for the first sector. I think it's the first one on the lap, I believe, and everybody else is on the out lap. Or I think Ghana Weeby's on the flying lap too. Or actually no, Fire is on the out lap ahead of him. But yeah, let's see what time he sets. Like the benchmark, your first lap. Ooh, big slide there.
Yeah, last week's first round race was heavy rain throughout a lot of the race, so I don't know if we got the full picture on the vertical how the competition stacks up. I think add crucial data for all
viewers. Ooh, yeah, you gotta be careful with that final corner. With the dip in there, and like it's so hard, tricky to get back on power. Let's see who's also in the lap.
The Alpines first to set laps, both 30.4s.
Oh look, the Fire Pit on the lap. Let's ride them both with him. Yeah, looking for ooh. Gotta stay tight through this corner and try to get back on the power and make the wheel straight. Ooh, it's possible. You get a nice run through here. See if that is possible.
Looks like the first driver would break through the 130 for 129.99.
What do you think the pole time is going to be tonight, Shabar?
We're talking predictions already.
No. Like, no, compared to your race last night, like, what do you think it would be in Golden? Do you think it will be similar in pace, or you think it's going to be slightly quicker?
I think this Golden class got a lot of quick drivers, but I think this is a step up in competition. Should be a time. I expect it to go at least another second. Low 29, maybe straight to 28. What do you expect with TJ?
I mean, yeah, I think you're right on the path too. I feel like the most lap times you're gonna see tonight is gonna be in the 29, probably like low 29s or mid 29s, and probably a few other drivers out here will be able to break into 28 because sometimes these drivers in golden or quick like platinum drivers, but we'll wait and see. We'll see what's going on.
Last year's race winner D'Angelo has not set a time yet. I'm looking to see how him and Timo will get back on there.
It is. I mean, this track is it's very. You gotta get in the zone before, like, on your first lap, you can't really push that much because you gotta set a banker lap. So you can, like, know where you have to push, or, like, you get a reference of what you have to do for the next lap. Because if you try to push flat out right away, it's gonna be difficult. Because if you make a mistake, you're basically making it harder for yourself to set a decent lap down the end of the line, because you have to go back into the pit, come out, and then set a banker lap. Meanwhile, others are getting into the rhythm of, like, getting your second runs in or whatnot. So
I agree. This is a technical check. We're getting more feedback from people can't hear you. Going to just checking party versus game levels. Changing towards party.
All right. Understood.
We got another glowing comment. No commentator tonight.
No comment.
Negative. We have 2 commentators tonight. We're working out some audio issues at the time.
All right. Now I'll figure something out real quick. It should. I don't understand why people can hear me. Give me a few seconds.
Is this better? How good is the audio?
Just fine right now.
Loud and clear?
Tell us in the chat if this is
loud and clear.
I hope so. I'll be checking the chat for feedback if this is a better, louder setup on audio right now. As I see Tebow set a good time, third fastest. No one has been able to top switchback yet.
Let me double check. It shouldn't be a problem with my audio, but that is weird.
I haven't heard feedback one way or the other, so no idea if we've corrected the issue. D'Angelo is the fastest, 29.8. And the Haas is with a strong showing at provisional P5 and 6 right now.
All right, let me.
I'm hearing from the chat slightly better, a bit better, but TJ is still low. To check party versus game balance.
Okay. All right. So this should be better, right? It should be better now. It should be so much better. At least better. Let me know in the.
Like right, and while we await.
Is it better now?
Chat. I don't know yet. Being honest, I don't know. I sound good, but TJ is low still. Okay. Well, hopefully we can figure this out when the race itself starts, as we have a lot of good times on the board right now.
Getting better? All right, understood. I guess I know where it is. Yeah, I know what it is.
There's baby steps. This is all like qualifying. You set your banker lap. You start with the lowest volume, and you work your way up in intensity as the session progresses.
Absolutely, you got that spot on. It should be better now, though.
You don't want to blow out your headphones.
It should be better though. Is it not? Is it still low?
I think that would have worked.
Can you hear me perfectly?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we good to go. We good to go. We good to go. Figure it out. Should be perfect. All right?
Yes, we're getting better, which reminds me a lot of racing. There are 3 levels of drivers.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got who's on a quick lap? Well, there are a lot of people to cover. I guess we get on board with Switchback and see what he does. Coming out the final corner. Ooh. Is he on a quick lap or a cooldown lap? I think he's done his lap. We gotta stay flat for this corner. Shabar, I think you're kind of low for me. I don't know why I can't hear you. Give me a few more seconds, because I don't understand why. Alright, is it...
Alright,
Shabar, can you hear me?
I don't know, they're only hearing you right now. I haven't changed much on my side.
Okay, I think I know why.
We have Chris in the chat saying to lower game settings, master volume to 6 or 7.
Lower game settings, master volume to 60, okay.
I will do the same.
Pardon us. Okay, 6 or 7, alright. And is it better?
That's better. I sure hope so. Speaking of better, I see Rockstar has gone up to provisional P2 with a 29.9.
29, provisional P2, what is that?
P2 for now.
Provisional P2, I thought you used that word for only P1. I guess, you know, you can use it for any position.
Alright. Apparently I am back on the board audio-wise, so hopefully we've gotten past the difficulties.
Yeah, I hope so too.
It is TJ and myself's debut commentary role tonight, so any and all compliments, please post in the chat. Any complaints, direct at Camden Luca on Discord.
Yep. Any complaints, send it to him. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are in the high 129s. I was expecting to be lower. Ooh, I think Wayne is out of VRS. He's gonna. Ooh, that is very wide. Very, very wide. You don't want to do that at all.
Fire up flow coming through the Casio triangle. Trying to improve from a P11 right now.
Cool, I guess he's going for the pits too.
He's going into the pits.
Yeah, like this track is all about figuring out when, like, once you get the rhythm, it's easier. It's like to push, but right now you gotta take it easy, and you never. Ooh, it's 29.4 by D'Angelo. My whole teammate, he's very quick, very, very quick. I raced with him last season, and I think we pushed each other to the limit.
Yeah, D'Angelo very quick. He proved that last week winning Brazil round 1, constructor champion, going for another one this year, and he upgraded his teammates. So I think Mercedes might be the team to beat this year in Golden Class.
Did you just say upgraded his teammate? What does that mean?
What does that mean? I'm talking about Tebow.
You mean
the
upgrade?
Legend from Silver Class last
Wait,
year,
so
dominated the Drivers' Championship.
Are you trying to say?
Golden Class.
Are you trying to say I was a bad teammate for him? Is that I'm kind of taking that personally.
Tebow, who just made his platinum debut,
wow,
as a reserve role, was running a very good race before getting collected by a Captain Blade sat on the pit straight.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna get right on board with Tebow for now. Chibar, you want to take a lap? Or you want me to do it?
Right along with Tebow. Very quick driver. Really helping elevate Mercedes this year.
I feel like where he was last season when he was still using, I think he was using was it traction control or ABS
That
in silver?
Good question. I don't have confirmation. I would guess ABS tends to be the one people take off last. So I think he wasn't using traction control at the end of the tires especially.
But like at the end of the day, like it is such a good to see him in golden class using like no assist. Like considering he came from last season using like whatever assist he was using, but like being able to race in golden. I think he must have put in a lot of time in the off season with a lot of cars in the way. You got to pick up his braking point, try to stay tight to the inside, get back on the power as early as possible. You want to ride the inside curb if you can. You ride that curb too, but you slightly missed it. Ooh, you want to avoid that curb kind of, and avoid this one too. The S's are such a technical portion, you got to be careful with it. And here you got to stay as tight as possible. Probably a left off and downshift twice, or stayed in 6. Touch the apex, don't ride that curb, get back on the power as early as possible. Brake as late as possible, make a late apex, and get the car straightened out as early as possible and get back on power, probably short shifting. So you get that traction out of that corner because it's very tricky out of the hairpin. And then into spoon we go to, you gotta brake early, right, get close to that curve, go wide, chuck it in, stay tight, get back on power as early as possible, and down the back stretch you go. Well, coming into 130R, let's see what kind of, he has purple sector too. Ooh, he's looking like a good lap for him. Mark your braking points, ride the curb if you can, ride the second curb too, get back on, ooh, short shift, get back on power, and
so he joined his teammate on the front row.
Down the line, and ooh,
yes, provisional
yes
P2.
you can. But what a lap.
Speaking of being promoted from silver class, let's ride on board with Sir Charles, who also made the lead. Fine showing right now, a solid time of P10 on a hot lap.
But he's 4/10 up on his time. Ooh, you want to avoid that curb. Ooh.
At the top curb. Dangerous under that bridge.
Yep. Was that a luck up there? Or, ooh, I feel like he lost a lot of time through that corner. I think riding that curb onset of the car a little bit so you can't really get back on the power as early as you can. Because you have to be careful, because if you do, you're probably going to spin out. Ooh, that's a tad wide.
So it can be the lock up in the hairpin. That's one of those learning curves that you experience taking all the assist off. Just to remind the folks at home that Golden Class is a no assist class, as is the Platinum class. If you'd like more info, check out the link in the description below, TrinityCompetitiveRacing.com.
And I think the difference between Golden Class and Silver Class, and Platinum Class, I should say, ooh, is the...
as we saw, Aston Martin intimate with the pit wall there.
Ooh.
Because that must be, yeah, that must TX be, Razorbacks.
Yep, ooh, that is, yeah, you got to be careful with that corner, that final corner at the end, especially if you're going to the pit in the race. If you get too eager, you might be going into the wall. Well, so back here is about to complete his lap.
Third shark with a 29.7.
I mean, I think Pip's T-bolt by, ooh. Ooh, and switchback goes into second. Wow. The times are wrapping up. I think
the leads audio-wise yet. Hearing in the chat that I'm still quiet.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it possible for you to turn me up on your end?
Yeah, I will.
I'm basically swallowing the mic.
I will.
Switchback upends Dirt Shark at P2 with another 29.7 by just 9/1000ths of a second. Switchback, a very fast driver.
Oh, there we go. It should be better now.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
All right. I believe that will set up the grid for the race.
Yep. Let's run through. We have TCR D'Angelo, Switchback, and the okay.
Just lost it.
Oh yeah, we have TCR D'Angelo switch back in the first grid
In the front row.
front row, and Dirt Shark and Tebow in the second row. Rockster, Cerezy third row. F&D Cakes, Giggle, fourth row, Guy Weave, the main Wayne. Fifth row, STX, Sir Chow, sixth row, Urect, and Matt Rufus, seventh row. Who else? Who else? Who else? PVW and CX Razorback. Oh, and we missing one person. Oh, Fireflow got disqualified. I wonder what happened there.
Yeah.
But now, what a lap from D'Angelo though. Like, should be 3/10 up on everybody, or 3/10 up on second place.
That's a good gap. I gotta say, I'm a little surprised by the Ferrari team tonight. It's a very experienced team. I have high hopes for them in the constructors. I expected better out of them, but
Hey,
maybe it's just not the circuit to qualify on, and expect a big run in the race.
I mean, it's just qualifying. You don't win the race in qualifying. A lot of things can happen in the race. You just gotta, whatever place you started, you just take it like that and work your way up. I mean, starting from P19, I think the only place you go is up, unless you spin and you get a lap down. But I think he's gonna have a good comeback. I think he's experienced enough to know what to do in situations like this.
We're also still not running formation laps, so quickly, let's get around to predictions. Who do you think is going to end up on top tonight?
Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. I feel like I'm gonna give it to my boy D'Angelo. I feel like because I race with him personally, I know what he's capable of, and I feel like Tebow is gonna come back in second. It's gonna be a Mercedes 1-2, I believe, and Switchback is gonna round it up. That's what I think.
I'm picking Tebow for his first golden win. Switchback P2, D'Angelo P3. That's mine. Let's hear other predictions in the chat. We'd love to hear what everyone has to say.
Yep. Keep the comments coming in. What are your predictions? Let us know.
A clean first sector. You can't say that every day.
Yeah, right. Right. That is amazing. And people, big slide there for Dirt Shark, and he's gonna let Cerezy go, have a chance to go by him. Ooh, you wanna be careful. Your tires are cold. Ooh, and ooh! Oh, that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. What happened? Did he have a lockup
I don't know what happened to Rockstar. I saw him. Looks like he may have had a spin. I don't know what caused it. He's down 14 spots in the rear right now. Tebow with a great start, up 2 spots, but Switchback is the leader for the Japanese Grand Prix Golden Class Season 14.
Yeah, the gap is open up at the front, but we have Tebow like 3, 4. Ooh, big slide there for Switchback. Yeah, you gotta be careful with these tires early on because they're quite cold, and I think you need like a couple of. I think after lap 1 they should be in the right temperature for the first lap, and the fact that there's no formation lap on, you gotta be careful with them.
Yeah, tires will heat up quick with all the S's as we were about to see.
Yep.
STX in the pits must have picked up some damage, could be related to the Rockstar incident. Opts to go for the softs. What do you think about that strategy, TJ?
Ooh, that is not the right way to go at all. Because the soft are gonna fall off so quickly, and the guys on the medium or hards are gonna be able to go longer than you can, and you still have to pit earlier than they did if you put the soft on right now. So I think that's a bad strategy call.
The only driver out on the hards right now is the main Wayne. He's a half second behind Erect, looking to make a move.
Yeah. The field is kind of separating from P1 to P5. You can see P5 is 2 seconds down on the guys from P4 and up. I think the closest battle we have is from Rockstar and Stark Rider.
Yeah, Cerezy holding on to that front peloton. New driver in TCR. Second race.
Ooh, this is gonna be crazy. 3 wide through 130R. Who's gonna come out on top? Ooh, and Roxer gets it. I think, yeah, Stark knew what he was doing there. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh! What was that? What was that? That was dive bomb failure number 1. I think we're gonna see a lot of that tonight. When you get too eager and you brake too late and you miss your, like, you can't stop the car quick enough. Ah man, that could have been an accident. That could have been an accident, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, the gap at the front is increasing rapidly. Switchback is increasing the gap and pushing me out of T-Boat's DRS range. Yep.
I like to bring attention to fire flow, up 6 positions from the start. That's the experience from the Ferrari driver we were expecting pre-race.
Like I said, I told you, anything can happen. And so, what are your safety car predictions for the race tonight? Do you think you're gonna be
safety car predictions?
Yep.
I would have predicted a lot. That would have been my prediction.
A lot.
However, the way this field is spread out right now, I think maybe we can last a while on green.
You think so?
You sound skeptical. You think there's going to be a safety car soon?
I mean, knowing Golden, it's a clean. It's like you have this been a clean class. A lot of people have respect for each other on track, and they don't really cause that much like incident. But you never know. There are a lot of new faces here, and we don't really know.
D'Angelo closing in on teammate Tebow. Sorry to interrupt.
Ooh. Do you think you're gonna play team orders here? If whoever is quicker?
That's a good question. I wonder if they are in a chat together. I believe you mentioned when you were teammates with D'Angelo, you guys weren't in a party together. Is that correct?
Yeah, no. I mean, because we understood each other. We knew what, like, we talked before the races. If you're quicker than I am, I will let you by. If I'm quicker than you, I don't expect, like, I won't want you to be fighting with me because, you know, we can get the points ahead with the guys. That's if you're not in the lead. But if you're 1-2, we're definitely playing the pull-away game from everybody. So I think what these two want to do is get close to switchback, pull each other along with the DRS, get close to switchback, and try over to... Ooh, something happened back there with Rockstar, and... Ooh!
Uh-oh. Is that not a safety car, at least not yet.
A lot of spins going on right now.
That appears to be under the tunnel. That's dangerous curves there. You really want to stay between the white lines, taking that right turn under the bridge.
Yep, throughout this track you want to be careful. There's some places you can mount the curb and there's some places you can't. And this is where a lot of, like, if you're going to league race, you gotta put in a lot of practice because you gotta learn where and where not you can push. Because if you don't know that going into the race, it's like you're just going blind, and you're a hazard to yourself and the people on track. So
D'Angelo is passing Tebow on the pitch straight into 1-2. Can he make it stick?
Yeah, I think he did.
Seems like it may be some team understanding. You don't want to take each other out. 2 and 3 is a great team finish regardless of who's in which position.
Right, but I think right now it's too early for battling yourself because it's only lap 5 and you have an Aston Martin in front of you. You want to be able to get close in as quick as possible. I think at this stage D'Angelo is quicker than his teammate, so it's better for him to pull him along. And ooh, yeah, you gotta be careful with that corner. Definitely gotta be careful with that corner. D'Angelo is slightly quicker.
Having the faster drive in front, Tebow can stay within DRS, I would think.
Yep.
That would help keep him along and try and close that gap to switchback, which is up to 1.8 seconds currently.
Yeah, I believe D'Angelo should be using his ERS to be able to close that gap, because once you get in that DRS range, it's easier for you to recover your ERS. So if you spend it now, it doesn't really, like, it's not gonna hurt you later on, because if you use it and you get in the DRS range of the driver ahead of you, you're able to save more because they're pulling you along and you don't have to use much because you have the slipstream and the DRS, so it's easier for you.
See Rizzy, who was holding on with the leaders earlier, is down in 10th place. However, close to you have Nagiggle, who himself is close to the main Wayne. Could be an interesting turn 1 and 2 for this trio.
Oh, you have Nagiggle going ahead. Ooh, and the main Wayne. Ooh. I thought I was gonna go for that one. I got scared there.
We saw a few incidents in turn 2 last night.
Yep.
Risky turn, but one of the best overtaking opportunities on the track.
He definitely is. But yeah, it's close so far. I think the field is kind of spread out, but there are a lot of battles going on here and there. They might not be quite close, but you know it's still happening. We'll keep a close eye on this one, and really lining
lot
that
of curve
curb.
from Rizzy.
Ooh, yeah, that you got to be careful with that curb. You got to be careful with that curb. Ooh, and Giggle goes wide.
Starkrider overtakes Razorback. Looks like Razorback may have been another victim under the tunnel, the bridge.
Oh, spun. Oh, yeah, you're gonna see a lot of spins tonight.
These tires aren't getting any fresher, TJ. How long do you think the mediums are going to last tonight?
Well, based on my practice, the medium should last about 10 laps. But, I mean, if you manage them well, you should be able to extend them more. But 10 laps the more. Ooh, this is a good. Ooh. I gotta stop saying ooh, but there are a lot of ooh moments down here tonight, bro. A lot of ooh ahs moments.
Golden Class brings out the oohs and ahs as wow. What a move by you.
What a move.
On the straight.
What a move. But with the RS assist. Oh, and he goes wide. That is very wide. Ooh, spun.
Main Wayne is right on his transmission. Can he get the position back maybe on the next straight when he has DRS himself?
Yeah, you want to stay away from those curves because once you get on them with old medium tires, you better be praying to the Lord that your car sticks because you're probably gonna be sliding into the next wall coming. Oh, and
there's another driver that goes wide.
Who's that?
It appears that was
STX. Ooh, what happened to him?
STX. Having a
What happened to him?
STX on the hards now has pit off the softs. I wonder if those hards ever got up to temperature or maybe overheated on a previous slide.
Ooh, I mean, yeah, and he's a minute down already, and it's only lap 7.
Not the race STX wanted, but this is the race Switchback wanted. He's got 2 seconds on D'Angelo in first place.
Yeah, but we got a battle in the midfield though. They've been
a lot of action.
Yeah, they've been neck and neck. You gotta set them. Ooh, be careful! Don't. Ooh, you don't want to pull at your bar yesterday night going into the back of the guy ahead of you and messing up your front wing.
So wing damage can hurt your race fast. The 3 of these drivers going into turn 1 again. No, it looks like Giggle pulled the gap as of now.
Oh, and XJ's got I think XJ is getting ready to retire. Yep.
Rockstar just passed Sir Charles.
Ooh, like I said, stay away from those curves.
Team orders.
Stay away from those curves.
Not Roofer catching up to Rizzy himself.
But D'Angelo is kind of closing up that gap to Switchback. You might want to keep an eye on that. Yeah.
He has close to 6/10 up.
Who's spun? Somebody spun.
It appears to be I don't know.
I guess we'll find out later on.
Oh, is that the STX bot out on the track?
Yeah,
yes,
I think so. Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah.
Switchback gained the 10th back.
If you're D'Angelo, what would you be doing right now? Because he's sitting at 84% ERS and Switchback is at 28. Ooh.
Wow.
That is gonna... But I feel like D'Angelo should be using more right now because the pit window is going to be opening up soon, so you want to burn that air because if you pit, you get a lot of ERS back. So it's better to use them now, close the gap, and
Yeah, D'Angelo might want to use some of that battery, leaving the spoon curve into the fast straight before 130R. Close the gap. His teammate Tebow, 35 battery. Switchback 30. D'Angelo 90.
But with the battle right now is the midfield. See Reezy, the man, and Giggle still going at it. But I think Giggle is dropping them at a rapid rate, so it's gonna be between Rizzy and Wayne. As Wayne has a big slide there.
It's like Rockstar's catching up to fire up flow. Rockstar, tough start to the race, clawing his way back into it. Rizzy back up on the main lane, however, he does have a 3-second penalty.
I see a lot of people riding those curves. They have so much confidence in that car. It's amazing. I am just here being like surprised. Oh, what happened here? TVW 21.
Oh, as Rizzy almost gets in the back of main lane, looking to make a move on the pit straight. He will have DRS. He goes into the pits. I think this is our first driver pitting that not from a first lap incident.
Yep.
Like I put on the hards.
The lap.
It is.
Yeah, it has to be the hards. What else would he put on? The soft?
Oh, could be a 2-stop strategy. Who knows?
That would be insane. That would be insane.
Is it too early? You think?
No, I mean you could expect.
This is early in the window, is it not?
Kind of. But it's right on point because the medium tire usually lasts 10 laps, but you could extend them further. Because during practice the times don't really fall off that much when I had them. But it's just you gotta be careful with them because Japan is a technical track and you need rear grip, because if you don't have that, you're 9 out of 10 you're gonna spin.
You can see Rizzy battling with his cold hard tires, going wide in the first sector, trying to get them up to speed.
Just
but
like
if he can, if Rizzy can get these tires up to speed in the heat wise, the undercut could be in play.
Yeah, definitely.
PVW also went for new tires, and let's remind the viewers, the main lane on the alternate strategy, starting out on the hards. When do you think the main lane's pit window is opening? What is he going for?
After 16 laps. Should be after 16 laps. Anything earlier than that then you just messed up your alternate strategy. Because when you pit, you want your medium tires to be as fresh as possible, so you could use it to challenge the guys on the hards later on, because you have low fuel and fresher tires and softer compound tires. You should be quicker than the guys on the hards. So it shouldn't make them. Ooh, D'Angelo gets a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, and that can be a big deal at the end of the race. Could be the difference between a win, a podium, or no points finish.
Right. Especially when the safety car comes out, late stage. Oh man, this has been an interesting race so far. I mean, Switchback has been doing an amazing job. Like, ever since lights out, he kept it under control, extended that gap, got the perfect start, kept it cool, and it's paying off right now. He's putting pressure on D'Angelo. That's probably why he made a mistake, because if there's a coyote, you want to close that gap and you want to push more, and you make those little mistakes.
Granny Weeb within DRS of Cakes. This Dirt Shark that overtakes Tebow, who goes into the pits.
Is that really an
all the other
though?
leaders? I didn't realize he was in the pits at the time, TJ.
Oh, okay.
First of the leaders to pit. This could be the undertake we're looking for. Undercut.
Ooh. That was close from Matt Roofer. Getting in that curve. I thought it was going to slide there. Remind me not to say ooh again.
A lot of drivers coming into the pits now.
Yeah, like
I would expect just about everyone to come back in next time around. Or do they push it to 12? Does someone feel good on these mediums?
Ooh, who's that? Who's that? That was Gordo. Gordo. He was off track.
Oh.
Ooh. What is going on? What is going on? Why is he slowing down?
Uh-oh.
Is he getting out of the way for everybody? Oh, wow.
Looks like probably hot tires wanted to stay out of the way. When you spin once, these tires overheat. It's really hard to get back on track.
It is hard to warm up your tires and it's hard to cool them down. Damn, Codemasters, what a great job.
Switch back into the pits. D'Angelo decides to stay out.
Yeah. I think this is the time he has to dump the ERS because he really needs to.
Gotta say, TJ, I'm really curious to see how staying out fares for D'Angelo.
I mean, it's gonna have... Go ahead.
This is the overcut to play here.
Well, we never know, but he's gonna have fresher tires at the end, but does that really make a difference, though? I am not sure.
I don't know, this is a good experiment for all the Platinum watchers out there.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Oh yeah, we can't forget to say thank you to our viewers, you know, people who stuck with us for ever since the start, even though our technical difficulties. Thank you for staying with us, you know. Keep your comments coming in. Leave a like.
Rockstar, sorry but to interrupt, Rockstar with warmer tires overtakes Matt Rupert in Sector 1.
Ooh, there's a battle going on here. There's a battle going on here. Oh!
Giggle wrecked Rizzy as E-wrecked Rex.
Oh! That was close, very close. That was very, very close.
His teammate Giggle's lucky to have not been collected in that, as is Rizzy.
Right. Nah, I'll have pooped my pants if I was in that situation.
So would I. D'Angelo finally goes into the pits. The main lane I would expect not to on the hard tire strategy, and fire up flow into the pits to finish out those first stints.
Yeah, and we see a lot of people going into the pits. And crucially, oh, the gap is closer, much more closer between D'Angelo and Switchback, but he's gonna have to warm up his tires. He's gonna have to warm up his tires.
Yes, he does. His tires. His tires look pretty warm. It's not yet. Said 105 on the screen for me right now. He's in the 90s.
That's a glitch.
Okay.
Glitch masters. Get back at it. Yeah, the gap has stayed the same, so not much change.
Back up to 2.4. But he did also pull a wider gap on his teammate Tebow, 5 seconds.
Oh, is he gonna make a move down here? Is he gonna make a move down here? Oh, he was gonna go for it, but ooh. Yeah, that would have been a crazy move if he made it stick, but glad he backed out of it.
Oh, as Giggle gets promoted ahead of Rizzo. Cakes has a spin. In the hairpin.
Oh, that is an unsafe rejoin. That is an unsafe rejoin. Is gonna be looking into that. Yep, definitely gonna be looking into that.
And Charles takes advantage and move up to P12.
And look at fire up flow. Remember what I said earlier?
Yep.
Experience and patience comes into play.
Fire up flow up 10 positions tonight.
And he's
as
on
the main lane goes in on lap 15. Is that early?
Well, right spawning, but you could have gone a lap later.
He's gonna come back in behind Giggle and Rizzy.
Yeah, it's the spec between Fire Up and Rockstar. And Rockstar makes the move stick. That is
But Giggle and Rizzy's strategy appears to have been better than Main Lane, who's 2.5 seconds on cold tires. But he is on the mediums,
So he's on the medium.
theoretically should help him close that gap.
And they should get warmed up more quicker than the hards did. So we'll see what he could do in the coming laps.
Sir Charles and Fire Up Flow both in overtaking position.
A
We
lot
have
of
a yellow in sector 1, that's Gordo.
A lot of yellow flags going up lately. I am so confused.
Gordo goes for a spin. Gordo safely lets the Alpha Male through as he's trying to cool down his tires.
The closest battle we have right now is between Fire Up and Rockstar.
E-Rex DNFs in the pits.
Is that a safety car? Oh, okay, in the pits, okay.
Oh, no, you get it in the pits. As Gordo goes for another spin, ooh,
What happened?
very close to the Red Bull of PVW, avoids him in the middle of the track.
There are 3 yellow flags, why?
I think that would be E-Rex retired car in the pits, car numbers.
Okay. Yeah, the field is even spread out right now.
But it's, once again, Giggle and Rizzy going at it.
Really? Oh yeah,
Yes,
they're pretty,
2 tenths in sector 1.
pretty fierce down here.
And if I'm not mistaken, this battle originally was lower in the pack, and they've both moved up.
Yeah, a lot of people have been spinning, and they took advantage of that.
Rockstar with a P2 last week is back up into the points, P9, trying to close in on the main lane.
I love seeing the cars go through this corner.
Which one is it that you're looking at, DJ?
The series in Giggle battle.
Yes. Really widespread field right now.
Yeah, very, very wide. For a second, it looked like D'Angelo was closing the gap on switchback, but I guess switchback reacted to that too. Rizzy's so much more confident on the brakes than Giggle is. You can see how much later he brakes. He gets the DRS resistance, and does he use no ERS? Nope, he doesn't use any ERS. The crucial, the Giggle is out of ERS too. Wow. The funny thing about this track is it is so hard to overtake. If you're not like right on your neck by the end of the final sector, you probably don't have a chance of getting past them. So you need a massive run down 130R and get as close to them to the final chicane to mount a challenge down the main straight.
How about switchback tonight? If the records I'm looking at are correct, this is his 4th race start in TCR. Last year he had 2 starts with 2 DNFs. Last week had the fastest lap, however, finished P6. Good points finish. Everyone having possibly a spin, some issue. And he's got 3 seconds on D'Angelo with 10 laps to go.
With 10 laps
D'Angelo
to
with
go?
a time penalty.
Ooh, and series gets a time second penalty too. Wow.
I think that's his second.
Is it? How many penalties have he had?
Rizzy 6 seconds in penalties.
Ooh, that's a lot. That is a lot.
To recap the penalties, D'Angelo 3 seconds, Rizzy 6 seconds, Rockstar 3 seconds, Gordo 16 seconds.
16 seconds?
I think
he's close to disqualification.
Gordo's had a few spins, which I think maybe accumulated track limit penalties, but gotta respect staying out there, passing someone else may have a spin, and even if not, just getting some laps in, it always helps.
Right. But yeah, the closest battle we have on track right now is between Giggle, and they've been going at it for quite a while. I am so surprised to see them being able to see Rizzy being able to stick behind them through those corners because the 38 effect is kind of huge in this game, and you can feel it. You have so much understeer. Although Giggle is low on ERS than Rizzy is still not being able to go past him. That shows that you need to be significantly quicker than the guy ahead to be able to mount and overtake. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck behind him for quite a while.
Tough track to overtake on, but not for Fire Up Flow, who's up 9 positions and into the points.
Considering he started, that's a huge. This is what I'm saying. He's getting closer and closer and closer. I think he's gonna have to dummy him going down the outside and try to see if he's gonna make a mistake. Ooh. And try to cut back in and get a better exit.
Right on him in the Casio triangle.
Ooh.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh damn! Wow,
that is a little overzealous on the exit.
That is unfortunate.
That is a safety car.
Oh, that is quite unfortunate.
Wow.
That is quite unfortunate.
This will... Switchback had a 7-second lead.
Was that a commentator's curse?
I think we did. I think that was our first commentator's curse. Please direct all complaints to Camden Luca on Discord.
Yep, please do. Oh,
well,
man.
TJ, does anyone take advantage of this of the free hit here?
You definitely have to. I mean, laps left.
TJ,
8 laps
lap
left.
19.
Yeah, it's
on lap.
Yeah.
Safety car last night. Let me remind you, in the Silver Class race, Silver Class driver Chabar pit on lap 18 under safety car for softs and ended the race on a puncture.
Yeah, but there's less laps now because this is the first lap of the safety car, right? If you go into the pit,
one less lap.
No, if you go into the pit, right, you're gonna come out with fresher soft tires, and by the time the safety car goes around the track, it's gonna be like lap 21, 22. You basically have 5 laps of racing left. So why not? Why not take the chance? I mean, you'll be pretty it would be pretty crazy not to take that.
That was my thought process last night, and it did not pay off. Let's see.
How did you get it?
Is coming into the pits.
How did you get a puncture?
I pit out for softs on lap 18, and they did not last. To be fair, I had wing damage, which may or may not affect the degradation. I don't actually know.
I probably ran over some debris. But yeah,
is that a thing in this game?
Who knows? I have no idea.
Oh, interesting.
And D'Angelo doesn't
Switchback.
And
nor does T though. Wow,
this
I guess this
might be a good call here, though.
I like the call.
Yeah, they might be onto something. They might be onto something.
I think if I stayed out last night, I would have finished better than pitting. So, but this Switchback has much better pace than I do, and as is a more experienced driver. So, really curious to see what he can do on these softs with Tebow on 8-lap-old hards and D'Angelo on 6-lap-old hards.
Let's see what's hard. Yeah, like you're the only 3 drivers that didn't pitch for soft. I am so surprised at that. And Switchback is gonna try to make a quick work of Tebow and D'Angelo, and then they're probably gonna get swamped by the guys behind them. So I am not sure if that's the right strategy call right now.
D'Angelo and Tebow very quick. They maybe can hold them off. I don't know. I'm really excited to see what happens.
It's a break. I gotta get me a water because I am parched right now.
And this water break brought to you by Trinity Competitive Racing. Check the links in the description below on how you may join the league or how to just follow along with the action.
Right. And also make sure to check our official store page where we have TCR merch. We have hoodies, mugs, hat, whatever you see fit or whatever you like. Joggers. I think we might get more merch down the line, but make sure to check that down in the link below. And also make sure to leave a like and your comments and leave a subscribe, you know, if you like the action going on right now.
Lost 2 positions under the safety car while you were doing that great promotional plug.
All right, thank you.
But how did Roofer lose 2 positions? Did the game ask him to? Did he go off the track?
What happened? I have no idea. But what I'm surprised about is the call by Tebow and D'Angelo. I am not sure if they're on the right strategy right now.
What is going on in Suzuka? I like the call. I think D'Angelo and Tebow.
Oh, and Kicks get a 5-second penalty.
Oh no.
And this is gonna hurt D'Angelo because now the last.
Oh.
Exactly, the last
Speeding under safety car for Sir Charles. He gets a drive-through penalty. That will greatly affect his race. And Sir Charles and Cakes were both the cars that passed Matt Roof first. So I wonder if that could be a glitch in the game.
I mean, I think in the TCR rulebook, it is not allowed to overtake a car regardless if the game tells you to.
Sometimes, I don't know. I wouldn't put anything past Codemasters.
You mean code rookies?
Code rookies. This may be sent up to the stewards. We will. I don't know what happened there. Assuming this is correct, Sir Charles with the drive-through, that really hurts his chances of scoring points for Haas. Tough week, but nice result last week for him. I believe was a P8.
A P8. Ooh, I mean, how is it gonna affect the field, the standings?
People were high on Haas. I think in the preseason survey they may have had the third most.
What happened to D'Angelo? He almost spun it there.
Oh. And don't forget, D'Angelo has that 3-second penalty. That will really hurt him in defending switchback.
Yeah, Rare Wing says it's gonna be an interesting last five laps. Definitely gonna be. It's gonna be like a 5-lap lobby right now. Definitely gonna be like a 5-lap. Yep, 5 lappers. Everybody's trying to go. Everybody's trying to.
I think Gordo may be unlapping himself as he's ahead of Tebow right now.
Yeah, does the game let you do that now?
I think it might.
Oh,
if not, this is Michael Massey's finest trick to get D'Angelo P1 with his 3-second
reverse Red Bull.
It's a buffer. I think Tebow's. Do you want to amend your prediction? Do you remember what your prediction was? Mine was Tebow switchback D'Angelo. I'm sitting pretty right now. I like where I'm at.
And mine says D'Angelo, Tebow, and switchback. And it's looking like that, right? But I feel like D'Angelo's gonna fall back because of that 3-second penalty he has.
Yeah, very original predictions by us.
That is gonna come back to hurt him. But yeah, I got my question for the interview ready. Ooh, I can't wait.
Don't forget, and don't sleep on Got Any Weave. P4 on 9-lap-old hards.
On the hards though, yeah.
Up 5 positions. But like we said, Ferrari, experienced team, up a combined 14 positions tonight.
Oh, I can't. Yo, we gotta get going. We gotta get going. I am stoked to see what's gonna happen.
I think the safety car may be in this lap.
It should be. This has been there, I think it's been now for quite a while. 3 laps?
We've got the Red Bull of, I believe, PBW still behind. Should be enough to call it in. And yeah, it looks like Gordo is still the second car in the line. I wonder how that may or may not affect.
I don't think the game let him unlap himself. I mean, he's
obliged. Caught up in the train that way.
He's obliged to move out the way because he's a lap car.
Yeah. We'll be seeing blue flags.
Yeah, safety car
in this lap from race control.
Here we go. Let's get on board with
TJ. Last opportunity. Are you changing your prediction as Gordo kindly gets out of the way?
I mean, I think it's too late to change your predictions. If you put them in, I mean, you don't get second chances, do you?
That's fine with me because I like this. D'Angelo controls the restart,
and he's gone. He's gone. Look at switchback.
I don't wonder if
he's gonna go for it.
Tebow with the 3-second buffer on D'Angelo. I don't wonder if he's gonna play some defense on switchback for the team game.
I think that's what he's gonna do. He wants to back up through these corners because he's on. Ooh, got to retire from the session. Is there gonna be another safety car? Oh, he retired.
He did in the pits. We should be fine.
Yeah, Tebow is gonna be a buffer between D'Angelo and switchback because Tebow is on the harder compound tire,
He is.
and you can't really make overtakes through the corners. So the slower he goes, the slower switchback has to go, and this is gonna give D'Angelo a chance to pull out a gap between him and Tebow or switchback.
Tebow teetering around that 1 second mark right now, with about equal ERS between Tebow and switchback.
Yeah, we got battles going on everywhere right now, but I don't even know where to pay attention to.
I think eyes have to be on the top 3 right now, as switchback just has the second gap on Weave, but Weave, the good spoon curve is within DRS right now.
I think he's gonna get him this lap. He's gonna get that much more better exit. Oh, he's going down the inside.
Switchback
Makes
into
a
the
stick.
Casio
Oh,
triangle.
but Tebow's coming
Can
back
he?
at him.
Does he make it stick?
Oh no!
Oh no!
No!
He gets on those dangerous curves. Oh my god! There's lots of cars involved in this incident.
No!
Oh wow! And that's another safety car.
That is off the grid
Tebow.
gone. That is off the grid gone.
PBW
That is
into the pits.
off the grid gone. Off the grid gone. I was not expecting that. I
don't think any.
I was not expecting that.
I'm gonna leave it up to the stewards. I think that was just good hard racing between Tebow and Switchback, and just a little too much curve.
Yep. Yeah. Like I say, you don't want to. The curves in this game are very, very, very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Many casualties. But who is coming through on the other side? D'Angelo.
Yeah, D'Angelo shouldn't pit. It should not pit because there is gonna be. I think there's gonna be one lap shootout. But he's gonna lose a lot of places.
Right.
He's gonna lose a lot of places.
This is when those softs are really coming to play. You get to save them on the safety car. Switchback on only 4-lap-old softs will have a big advantage on D'Angelo. And lest we forget, Switchback doesn't even have to overtake him, as D'Angelo has a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, but the switchback have wing damage or side part damage from that contact. Because I think he ran into.
Take a look.
I think he ran into Tebow, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't see wing damage.
I don't see any wing damage. Probably side part damage.
That doesn't mean there is none,
Yeah.
I don't believe.
That was so unfortunate. But I am surprised they both lived. Like, they both lived.
I didn't even realize Tebow's still in the race until you said that. In P5 with no wing, so he will have to pit.
Yeah.
Or does he?
Yeah, he
No,
does.
he will pit for a new wing.
Yeah, that is gonna be a hazard on the track if he doesn't.
Oh, Gani Weeb
Weeb
also
is-
wing damage. A lot of people coming in the pits. I think
I like
there's a
that
lot
helmet
of
though.
wing damage on the grid.
I like that helmet
On who?
on Tebow.
Matches the car. Good design sense for Tebow.
Alright. Nah, yo, that is. I was. Now I'm scared for Platinum tomorrow. Because I have no idea.
That's rough to see. I was really excited to see how Switchback and Tebow, that battle, the tire strategy, how it was going to play out. And
as soon as
we have one answer.
As soon as he got on that curb, I knew it was over with. Because the amount of traction you have on that curb, none. You're
TJ?
Yep.
TJ, hold the phone.
Okay.
Shout out Alfa Romeo, up 10 and 11 positions respectively. Matt Roofer and Stark Rider, P4, P6 right now. No penalties on either one. Matt Roofer on 6-lap-old softs, Stark Rider on 12-lap-old hards.
Ooh. There is a lot of action in the last closing rounds of Japan, bro. I think
I don't know what to make of that.
Same thing happened yesterday in silver class. A lot
These
of
final laps have been living up to the ticket.
Yep. Like I said, like once you start doing that, like once you get into that 5-lap zone, and everybody's trying to get in positions, you're gonna see a lot of people make mistakes. And I think we have a 2-lap shootout.
Yeah, I would have liked to have provided more breakdown of the incident. However, there was too much to follow, and
way too much.
Everyone just got collected.
But I feel like Switchback is gonna win this, definitely. unless he makes a
Switchback
big
is in a
mistake.
great position right now. D'Angelo gets a good
D'Angelo,
jump
yeah.
on the start.
Yep. But he's on one hard tire.
And has the 3-second penalty. Dirt Shark right on switchback. We haven't spoken much about Dirt Shark, but he's right there right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he might be a factor too.
Yeah, this is exactly where he started too, P3. So
This might
Dirt
be a
Shark,
factor.
quietly great race.
Ooh, he's creeping. He's creeping.
Right on the tail of switchback.
He's creeping. Switchback he's losing a lot of. I think he has damage. Yeah, switchback has damage.
Switchback has damage.
Yeah, because he's losing all the time to D'Angelo.
He does. Interesting.
Yeah, 1.7.
Can
Yo.
D'Angelo pull
Oh,
through as
what happened to
goes
switchback?
wide?
Yep, he definitely
Now
has
the
damage.
race is on for Dirt Shark to stay within 3 seconds of D'Angelo. It's a 2.2 second gap currently, but he is on the soft hards.
But I don't think switchback is gonna
The
let him
soft
go
hards,
like that.
on the soft tires.
Yeah, he's gonna try to fight that. Yeah, I think he has wing damage. Probably like a yellow wing or something.
Yeah, it wasn't visible to the naked eye. Sir Charles back up in P5. Good recovery run from him, but he also has a penalty. The drive-through, which, as we discussed, may be coming off. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. It seems as if he's not too concerned about it and is going to keep racing.
I guess. But yeah, the gap 2.1 second with the final lap to go.
D'Angelo, fastest lap.
Yeah, he's pushing. He wants that win. He definitely wants that win.
Dirt Shark with the ERS advantage. As something goes wrong with D'Angelo.
What happened to him? No, he's good.
He goes wide in turn 1 and 2.
Oh, he lost a lot
He's
of
on
time.
the grass.
Yeah, that is. Yep, that is done. That's all she wrote.
Can Dirt Shark bring it home clean on this final lap?
D'Angelo might be finishing P3 if he's not careful, because switchback is back in that 3-second zone of his time.
If you have leader time on, let's see. Sir Charles with an unfortunate. Oh, I think Sir Charles got disqualified for that drive-through that he didn't serve. I don't think he felt like he didn't need to serve.
Oh, he did. He definitely did. Yeah. Ooh, that is unfortunate. But yeah, I think D'Angelo might drop a couple of places, probably P4 if Rufa can stay within the 3-second range. But it's looking like it's gonna be close, but not sure yet. Yeah, I think he's slightly out of it now.
D'Angelo just on the edge of keeping the podium right now.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have the podium. Ooh, Rufa gets back in.
As Dirt Shark, starting from the second row, Dirt Shark, clean race, gets his
And switchback gets second.
first win in TCR?
Yep, I believe first win.
Yeah, first win. Congratulations, Dirt Shark. Dirt Shark, followed by Switchback. D'Angelo holds on to the podium. Matt Roofer, big drive P4.
I think he made a mistake
Ferraris.
down there. But fire up flow.
Fireflow and Johnny Weed.
Hands out to that man. All the way from he got disqualified in qualifying, by the way. If you guys don't remember, he got disqualified in qualifying.
Did.
Yeah,
Great
like
race.
Yep, like I said, huge comeback. Huge comeback. Shows you a lot of experience, and he deserved driver of the day. Definitely driver of the day.
Yeah, I think we all would have said the same thing.
Yep, definitely.
The game got one thing right.
Right. Now that was an intense couple of laps, bro. Very intense.
It really was. It was a very chalk race for the first 2/3 or so, and then stuff started to happen. A lot. A lot of stuff happened.
A lot, yeah. I mean, when the pressure gets to you, when the closing rounds and your tires are getting more and more, worn, a lot of things you were doing previously, you can't do them no more. So you gotta be able to gauge that and manage how you drive. And I guess a lot of people didn't take account of that, and unfortunately, mistake happens. But D'Angelo gets the fastest lap though, so that gets him a point extra on his tally for the fight for the championship. But yeah, good race so far. What do you think, Shabar?
Yeah, I mean, Chibungcher, there was a lot to take in on those final laps. I think Dirt Shark, really quiet race, really impressive. We hardly mentioned him, was running his own race, must not have had too big of an issue to start P3 and win the race in the end. D'Angelo really hurting from that penalty. He had it provisionally, I would say. Switchback, I think the tire strategy cost him there in the end. He was running the race. He had a big lead. You like the switch for softs. I like staying on hards, and ultimately staying out on hards did win.
Did it? I mean, it did because he didn't lose a lot of places. But if he had, if he had gone on the soft
yeah, there
earlier,
was that incident.
Yeah, if he had gone on the soft earlier, it'll probably have a chance to pull that gap out.
Yes, let me try and get the people into the party.
Please, thank you. Ooh, I think, that was the most exciting and most nerve-wracking race I've seen so far this season. Oh man, a lot of ooh-ah moments.
Ooh is all right.
Man. Yep. So we got Dirt Shark. Do we have Dirt Shark? Do we have? Did you send them an invite?
I don't know if anyone's joined just yet.
I guess we gotta.
I've added them to the party.
Wait for them. Hope you guys, the viewers liked that race. Because we liked it. I liked it. I loved it. It was exciting. Very, very exciting. A lot of action.
Please stick around for the post-race interviews.
Yep, please. And thank you.
We got Dirt Shark and D'Angelo in here just waiting on switchback.
I'm gonna switch to the...
switch to that other mode, the showcase.
Yep. Going to do that right now.
Once you're set up there,
do we have P3?
While we're waiting,
do we have P3?
We have P3, and we're still waiting on switchback. But we got P3, TCR D'Angelo 69 in the chat. You are muted, by the way.
I am here though.
All right, so we wait for the other guys to join in, and then we'll get the post-race interview started.
Let's give switchback a moment.
Switchback, what was your favorite part of that race?
I really enjoyed the varying tire strategies down the stretch. It didn't play out exactly how we thought it would at the time, but in the end, the strategy did help a driver win. So I think that was a lot of fun. That's the chess game in Formula One.
Yep. I like the fact that like you were able to see like the different kind of lines the driver took when they were like battling each other. I think with Rizzi and Giggle, you could see how Rizzi like mounted more curbs, and like I think he had more confidence or like a setup suited to be able to ride the curbs. That this game, like, you could go a lot of ways with setup, as long as it works for you. You drive. You can't really. It's like, how would I put it? There are a lot of ways you could go around with setup.
I think that is right. Switchback hasn't joined the party yet. We'll give him a chance to join in, but let's talk to P3, TCR D'Angelo. D'Angelo, I believe you started on pole. You were running a good race, always towards the front. You picked up a penalty at some point. You managed to avoid the carnage towards the end and come out on top in a podium finish. Tell us about your race.
I mean, yeah, the race was it was pretty good. I was running a really solid race. I had honestly at the start I had no pace on switchback, so I had to basically try to win on strategy. And then just getting the penalty was very unfortunate because especially down the stretch I kind of went off into turn 1 on the last lap, and that really screwed my chances at the win. But going into this race, I kind of expected me not to win because historically I've always struggled at this track. So to come out with a P3 and extend my lead in the championship, it's it's actually a really nice feeling. But I know I could have had the win today after what happened.
Yeah, definitely. I felt like you were. I mean, once we saw your qualifying lap, I was I expected you to bring it on because knowing you, we race together. Like you're very good at covering your pole positions, and you're fairly consistent enough. And once you got that penalty, I was surprised because there were moments where you closed the gap and then it opened back up. And I was hoping like you would be able to get close to him and have the battle with him, but unfortunately you got that 3 second penalty and it made things much more difficult for you. But then talk us through the last couple of laps. Why didn't you pit for the soft at the first safety car?
The first safety car I didn't pit for the softs because after commentating last night, even if there was a one or two laps after they pit under the safety car or the softs wear a lot
Hello?
more than they really should. So basically, I took a gamble on the hards and it ended up working. I just made a couple of mistakes that I shouldn't have made that cost me the win, even with the penalty. But other than that, I'll take this on top. I'll take this on top of the head and just come back stronger next week at Australia, which has been a decent track for me. Just not last season was kind of rough, but we'll bounce back and I'll hopefully get a couple more wins.
Yep, knowing you, I believe you're gonna bounce back because you always do. But yeah, good luck on the coming races. Australia next, I believe. And
Australia is round 3.
yep,
Congratulations on the run, D'Angelo. I do have one more question. We were wondering in the booth, communication between you and teammate Tebow. Do you guys have a party together? Do you guys have some kind of strategy pre-race? What's the situation there?
No, we didn't really have a strategy. I feel like we both as racing drivers kind of know if that one driver's faster. Like you saw when DRS got activated and I was right behind him, he let me through with no really not really defense because he thought I could get to switch back faster. And I was at a certain point, but I just kept going off the racing line in that first stint, and it was just I just didn't have the race pace tonight like I thought I would. I just had the qualifying pace, but that's what happens when I come here to Japan. I mean, it's a great track, but yeah, but going back to the teammate thing, we just understand each other without really saying anything. It's like if one of us is faster, we let that person go, and then it's just on from there.
yeah, basically what I said.
That's exactly what you said. Game recognized game.
Yep.
Congratulations. I think let's move on
Hey,
to Switchback, who has joined us in the party. Not the outcome you may have wanted, but still a P2, your first TCR podium. Congratulations.
thanks, man. It was tough. Late safety car kind of messed up the whole race for me there because you know, at the end you're leading. What do you do? Do you go in? Do you stay out? And then everybody gets to make a decision off of what you do. So I
Switchback
figured to
said
go on
he's
the
coming.
softs and you know, have the race pace and hope that a lot of drivers behind me would pit too, and that's exactly what happened. So I came out P3 behind the Mercedes, so that was kind of the best case scenario.
Yeah, that was a crucial moment in the race. Cheeky question. Do you regret switching to the softs, or do you think that was the right move?
I don't regret it at all because I definitely had the pace. I was going to go by Tebow regardless, and then D'Angelo had a 3 second penalty, so I felt confident that I was going to, you know, get the race win. But it's unfortunate through the chicane that me and Tebow came together. It damaged the front left side of my wing, so I didn't have the downforce that I needed, so I did lose time. And GD to Dirk Shark on his first win and getting by me. I did make a mistake going into that hairpin, not having that extra added downforce that you know, I kind of missed my braking point and sent me a little deep. So, but yeah, it was a fun race, to say the least. I mean, I felt good. I felt that I had a good race pace. So, you know, maybe next time.
Yep, yep. Congratulations on the on P2. Like I was at the early stint, you were basically in control of the race entirely. Like I think you managed your ERS pretty well. You used it where you needed to keep that 1 second gap or 2 second gap to D'Angelo and Tebow, and I think you played that strategically perfect. And unfortunately for the safety car, you know, I believed you were on the right strategy because you were quicker, significantly quicker than Tebow. And once you got to that, like we could see, once you got to like after the exit of 130R, you were so close to him that you made the move down the inside. But unfortunately, I think because the corner closes up on both of you, you had to get on the curb, and that kind of unsettled your car when you got back on the power and made you spin into him. Talk us through that. Was that like, did you expect that, or did you think you could have gone away with it?
Yeah, I definitely thought I could get away with it, but when I first was going in, I was maybe questioning that because I was really far on the inside, so it really messed up my line because it made the corner really, really tight. So I just had to make sure that I made the corner and I just didn't go straight in to Tebow. So I was able to slow the car down enough and get in there. But obviously, like I said, I was too close to the inside, caught the curb, and it just kind of unsettled the car on me. And there was really nothing I could do. And it's unfortunate. I apologize to Tebow. Maybe next time it won't happen.
Yeah, I think that was pure racing incident, but GG though. Good race. You had the win in the bag, but things like this happen. Chin up, and next race, good luck.
All right, thanks, man.
Yes,
Congratulations.
Sir. Yep.
And
appreciate it.
we
Down
got
to the winner.
Dirt Shark qualified P3, entry number 2, P1 result. Congratulations on your first TCR Golden Class win, Dirt Shark.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That was a crazy start to the race for me. Almost lost it like 3 times, and then got involved in that incident, like turn 6 or whatever it was. But,
you had an incident?
A little bit, yeah. Well, I almost went off the track like 2 times, yeah. And then my car got unsettled and hit the back of a Haas, so I don't know. Probably gonna get a penalty for that, but we'll see.
Oh.
Other than that,
Ooh.
yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know.
That's gonna switch up the order.
But yeah, D'Angelo and Switchback, they definitely had the pace on me. They had better setups for sure. I was just gonna settle for 4th or 5th or 3rd if I could. But then 2 safety cars, that kind of mixed things up, and I just kept pushing. And by that last turn, or the last lap, pretty sure Switchback, he had the front wing damage, so I got to get underneath him, get by him by there, and then D'Angelo had the 3-second penalty. But other than that, it was a pretty decent race, not bad.
Yeah, were you praying to the racing gods during the safety car?
I was like, oh no way, this might work out.
Nah, but like, yeah, you definitely took advantage of what happened around you, and it paid off. That's what racing is about. Wherever other people make mistakes is where you take advantage of that. We see that a lot, even in actual F1, where your opponent crashes, and you use that to your advantage, and you kept it clean. I mean, you had a couple of incidents at the start, but you kept it on track, and it paid off. Yeah. So congratulations on your first one.
After those 2.
Yep.
Yeah, you're still the one that put yourself into that position to be able to take advantage of external situations. So congratulations on the good drive.
Yep. That's how we celebrating tonight.
I don't know. Just gonna hang out, listen to some music, and get ready for next race for Australia probably.
All right.
But that'd be tomorrow or something. Start working on a setup for then.
All right. So what are you expecting for Australia now that you got your first win? You think it's gonna come easier, and you think you feel motivated?
D'Angelo and Switchback probably gonna bring their game for sure.
Yeah, you should. Guy. You know what I think? You should have bring yourself that down. If you put in the time, you definitely close that gap.
Pays off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So keep.
But he's got the right mentality. He's in the winners.
Too, so.
He's in the winner's circle, saying on to Melbourne.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Well, congratulations.
Things up a little bit, so because I'm new in this series or TCR series, so we'll see. Yeah,
there are a lot of quick guys. We always open to practice. A lot of people host practice day, like here and there, and give tips. You're free to join if you want to.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Yep.
As are you, the viewer at home, free to join TCR. Check out the links in the description below. It's a great community to help get better, whether you're at the top or just working on getting assists off. Congratulations again, Dirt Shark. Thanks to everyone who watched. Have a good evening.
Yep, thank you. From TJ and from Chibuncher. We out.